My question is to the Minister for Indigenous Australians. Will the Minister please update the House on how the Morrison-McCormack government is securing the economic future of Indigenous Australians in the Northern Territory, including through support for Indigenous investment and planning for the next generation?
The Minister for Indigenous Australians.
I thank the member for Curtin for your ongoing interest in the work that I'm doing. The Morrison-McCormack government is committed to securing the economic future for Indigenous Australians in the Northern Territory. And on the weekend, the Acting Prime Minister and I were at Barunga, and also the member for Lingiari was there as well. And we had the opportunity of announcing an initiative that will establish an independent body that will have an endowment of $500 million to enable Indigenous Australians within the Northern Territory to plan their own economic future. Currently, under the ABA account arrangements, they make decisions in regard to the grants, and then the Minister either approves them or disapproves. This way, they will determine the opportunities for economic development for their grandchildren and for future generations that come afterwards. And in this process, with the land councils, we co-designed what the independent body would look like. What would be the membership? What would be the initiatives that would allow them to make decisions to contribute to the development opportunities, but equally to contribute within the Northern Territory economy? And when we made that announcement, it was well received because they said, for the first time, we're going to be making decisions about the money that is from the royalties that come into the ABA account. This creates an opportunity to invest in aquaculture, agriculture, certainly in terms of tourism and other commercial ventures, which will provide job opportunities that will be far-reaching into the future. They're even talking about equity investment in some of the mining ventures that may happen within the Territory. This gives all people in the Territory now the opportunity to be able to contribute to their economic development. The new body will be required to consult with Indigenous people within the Territory and then to table, at the end of their planning process, the Minister will table in the Parliament their economic strategy, which will be a 3-year strategy to realise the utilisation of funding that has been used fundamentally on a project basis. They are also looking at economic opportunities. So instead of ordering 15 tractors separately, they will look at scales of economy. It's giving our people in the Territory the opportunity to become their own managers of the funds that are set aside for them, but also will enable them through $60 million annual injection into that account and that endowment fund to provide for homeland movements and to provide other opportunities that will allow housing and other significant infrastructure opportunities that will make an incredible difference. The Gunner government have welcomed the reform and changes. Thank you, Mr Speaker.